Sometimes when we have nothing in our life, it's our attitude that speaks the loudest. So today in this video, I'm going to be doing a book review, and the book that I've chosen is Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. So this book was published long back in 1999, and it captures the very essence of the concept attitude and how it has a potential in shaping human lives. So without any further ado, let's dive in. So to talk about this book, Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller, I usually do one thing. It's like once I get a book, I used to read the title of the book and glimpse the title for 5 minutes, and I used to assume like what could be there in the book beforehand. It's like once I read this book's title, Attitude is Everything, I thought that it's something about behavior, or it's gonna be telling about how to react in certain situation, how to tackle certain situation and all of that. But once after I gave a read, I understood that author is talking about mindset a lot than the attitude. He says that it's the mindset that is very important to have a very powerful attitude. And to talk about the page count, it's only 120, but 120 pages. But something that is very fascinating is that each and every time you read, like if you repeatedly go through the book once in a while, you will have something to learn from this book. So to talk about one of the beautiful sentence, like phrase that captivated me is 10% situation and 90% reaction. So what the author is trying to emphasize is that certain situation might impact you only for 10%, but remaining 90% is the the reaction that you would have given to that situation. And apart from this, he's talking about mental strength and having a positive mindset as well. So to talk about this mental strength, I recently I'm reading books related to trauma narratives. Though my research topic is related to trauma studies, I'm reading novels and all related to that. So I'm about to finish a novel where I found that in that particular novel, everything, like every characters seems to be like physically they are okay, like they don't have any problem with physical disability or health issue or anything like that. But like the characters are stagnant, they feel idle, they don't feel like moving from one place to another just because they are affected mentally. So at times, even if you're physically fit and if you are energetic in nature, your mindset can make you drain. So that's something this author is also coming to say. And another example that he had tried to inculcate is clean glass versus dusted glass. So imagine you're building a house where the glasses in the window will be so clean in the initial days, but as the days goes on, like it will get dusted, right? The same way what the author is coming to say is that if you feel like your mindset is foggy or it's dusted, instead of worrying like why it happened, just clean it so that you can get the initial glow. And the next thing that he's trying to focus on is positive self-talk. It's like you should talk positively instead of worrying like things are not going well and why it's like this. You should like have a faith that everything will fall in place one day and all of that. And he's also telling that you should also talk positively to others. If someone approach you like asking for how your days are going like and all of that, instead of sounding very gloomy, you should sound ebullient, saying that things are going good, I'm handling it well and all of that. And this sort of attitude will actually help others as well as will help ourselves. He also believes in the concept that success is something that starts within. Like if you are a person who is very optimistic and who is very faithful of future and all of that, success had already begun to bloom in within you. And he also talks about how to have a fixed goal and how to have that intrinsic drive to achieve it. that can a lot to do with shaping powerful mindset. And so instead of complaining, the author is emphasizing us to take responsibility and to have faith in life. So apart from that, like there are so many like beautiful concept that he have dealt in this book. He have used example from his real life and all of that. So I'm not gonna spoil this book. I'll make sure that I drop the purchase link in the description box. So if you enjoyed this video, stay tuned to my channel just by clicking over the subscribe button. Thank you.